That's just how I feel.
This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Welcome everyone to Michie Stadium, home of the Army Black Knights. As we'll see a squad from the American, the UTSA Roadrunners, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Army Black Knights. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Collins with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Roadrunners will put total leather and we'll get started.
Look at that away section. Heck yeah.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Army's offense will go on the attack first. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays, so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff.
Wow, such a late pitch. Wow.
Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. And the Black Knights, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. He'll ride his man on the option. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Let's look at the big picture for Army. They were really excited about the verbal commitment from a 3-star quarterback. They really need to get good talent like that, guys who can develop and potentially become stars.
Well, this is a program that's not used to having this talented of a quarterback coming out of high school. Oftentimes, this program has had to develop guys so that they're ready by their junior or senior year to have success. This guy changes that dynamic a little bit, though, and because of it, you can see fans are so excited about the future.
The Black Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. So UTSA's offense has its first opportunity of the day. From the shotgun, they'll run it.
Got that little
save opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Roadrunners with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They go to the ground.
Heck yeah.
Works his way to the 38 after gaining 5. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Running back searching for a hole. And he's able to find
when I get 7 yards
room before they get him down. And the Roadrunners in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll give it to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Grab near the marker, it's Jones. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. The Roadrunners are flying down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
And I know it wasn't successful there, but you can go back to last week. Like, they're going to throw this man the football. They find creative ways to get him the ball. Really good coaches get their playmakers the ball in space, and that's what I like about this offense. I bet they come back to him and find a way to throw him the football some more.
He lets it fly.
Oh,
he can't hold on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He wants to change this route. On 4th down, they're taking to
Oh,
the
wow.
air. And they get to him and
No
sack
time.
the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on down. Here comes the option. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Black Knights with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Quarterback on the keeper. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Catches it at the 15. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. From the gun, the running back has it. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. From the shotgun, the inside give. And the defense drags him down.
The counterplay is a great play to mix in with your base concepts. Obviously, everybody flies to the football, bang. Now you pull a guy, you go backside.
He lets one fly deep. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
That was just another one where I didn't have a
Trying
lot
to
of
pick up a
time.
1st down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. They get him a rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Does my O-line suck that bad? Or is their D-line just
3 and out,
absurd?
and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41.
I'm watching that to the left.
Leaves it with the running back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once 1st down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Now the play fake. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
Yeah, I just feel
Punch
watching this
fest so
offense,
far.
they need a big play. They need their confidence to get going, get the mojo going, considering they really struggled their last time out. They just don't seem to have figured it out quite yet here in the 1st quarter.
They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed.
And so many things have to come together perfectly for a screen to work for big yardage. And they were close. You could tell that almost busted, but they just got wrapped up, got a little bit of yardage, but they really wanted that one to be a big game.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground.
The passing
as we
game's
look at
just
the
not
first
going to work.
quarter stats.
I need to put in my other quarterback.
So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. He'll do it himself. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run.
That's what's so great about these QB runs. They just chip away at the defense. And as this game goes on, these little QB runs, they're going to help keep third downs manageable for this offense.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Roadrunners are on the move. To the air on first down. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
That's one thing about this defense. They've got some dudes in the back end that can cover, and they can hang with some of these intended targets. Nice job swatting that one away.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. He'll pull it on the read. Breaks into the open.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big game, but you look up, and they're in second and short, second and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense has to be aggressive, make sure they get to this quarterback, and make him make quick decisions.
And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. He'll keep it on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
Oh, it's a fumble. Defense covering it up and
take those.
the offense get it back. Gets a turnover.
And you just wondered how the weather conditions would affect ball security in this game. It is so cold here at night. And that ball has got to be hard to hold on to. You saw an example of it right there. Bad ball security leads to the takeaway.
You get that turnover and you try to punch them hard immediately on the first play, and they come up with a big game.
And when the defense is running on the field, you are thinking sudden change. When they create a turnover, a lot of times offenses want to be aggressive. They were, and they get rewarded.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Fires to the big fella. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Goes to the option. He'll keep it himself. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And he put his foot in the ground and turned it upfield and turned it into a big play. Great decision to keep it. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Motion from the back. Now on the option. The pitch. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that round.
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen. This quarterback's got to make better decisions. It's not just the passing game. It's in the run game with the option, too.
Oh, he dropped the football. He had it right in the middle of the field and just ran before he finished the catch. It'll be 4th down. The Black Knights send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. They'll try to get the first through the air. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Going to try to get it himself.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You could see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down, get some positive yards.
And the Roadrunners can really attack on this 2nd and short. Give to the running back. Tackled at the 45 after a 5-yard pickup. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line, warp speed for 2nd down. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Sticks it in his belly. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
Oh, that was my 3rd.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
And don't complicate things. Give it to the big fella. By the way, the fullback, he blocks all the time, does all the dirty work. Hand it to him, let him plow ahead, Palmer, and get that 1st down.
Are we in a time warp? Like, what year is this? Is this 1995? We're handing off to fullbacks again. That's a play that is basically extinct now in college football, but I love it because it caught the defense off guard, able to get a nice one.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking downfield on 1st down. Using his legs to buy some time. And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. And as the 1st half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. This might be a little easier if it were straight on, but a 43-yarder from the right hash. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And it has been a defensive struggle to say the least, but finally, scoring. We've got a field goal on the board. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in West Point for an entertaining 1st half than you?
And the Black Knights will line up to kick off and start the 2nd half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. UTSA takes over and the offense ready to hit the field. They go to work in the 3rd quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback up.
Man.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the 2nd half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right. That pocket has been shaky, and if it continues to be that way in the 2nd half, this could be a much different looking football.
Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Here's the pressure. Makes a man miss. He won't get there. It'll bring up fourth down.
He's hurt. Oh my gosh.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. I don't know if this is the time for this type of risk. Offense going for it inside its own 40. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down.
And how about the confidence? This coach is very confident. Fourth down, backed up in my territory, inside my 20, and you go for it? Wow, you better get it, and you did here. So great coaching.
He's in open space downfield. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. The Roadrunners look to keep this drive humming. The give to the back. Sweet cut there. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. And the Roadrunners with a second and short to keep this drive moving. They'll go to the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Looking to pick up a first down on third and short from the 43. They'll move the tight end. Boom. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
Gosh.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On fourth down, trying to find his man. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. They'll run the option. Quarterback on the keeper. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback. Somebody has to have the pitch. And most importantly, when you get there, you got to get him on the ground. Nice job tackling by this defense.
Short gain on the play before he slides.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed in on the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be. You focus in. The defense locked and loaded to understand what they were trying to accomplish, doing a good job getting to the quarterback, and then make those physical hits count. Finish those tackles with aggressive hits and make that quarterback feel you for a whole length of a game.
You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive.
And it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Roadrunners come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, nice job finding a crease to go get that first. And Dave, there's just some running backs out there that feel like they have that sixth sense. They just know where the marker is. They know where that first down marker is, and they're just able to find a way to fall forward and get it.
Oh, and I love when they don't dance. Know the situation, right? Don't bounce things that don't need to be bounced. When I need to stick my face in there and lower my shoulder and get a couple yards, I got to know the situation. Great job by him running the ball physical and finishing the run for a first down.
Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down. And the Roadrunners are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Back to throw, it's Lugo. Quick strike complete. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. The Roadrunners getting set on first and 10. Handoff to the fullback. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Trying play action. Caught near the sticks. It's Jones. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Blue. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. At the end of the quarter, guys, it's UTSA holding the edge. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Leaves it with the back. There he goes. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game. And the Roadrunners started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Gonna swing it on second down. Gets open down the middle. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. They'll run the option. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
Really good job by this defense, man. Fourth down and short. Great job playing the quarterback first. That's the most important part of the option. Don't let him get downhill. Now it gets to the pitch man. It gets a little bit outside. They run to the football and get the big stop on fourth down.
On fourth down, they'll throw for it. And he rolls into the house.
Let's go.
Touchdown, UT San Antonio.
Let's go.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses,
It's a dub.
they get very
scoring 10
conservative,
points.
very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Off the play fake on first down. Works the middle.
That might be the first pass.
Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. The Black Knights are in the hurry-up.
Well, that last play is a beautiful start to this drive. You've got some work to do here. You've got some mountain you've still got to climb if you're going to win this game. A couple minutes left. You've got the horses to get you there, but it's all about getting the drive started with a positive play, and they found that on that last one.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. And the Black Knights can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on third down from the 45. On the option. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. He is stopped short, and they'll turn it over on downs. Just a crushing blow at this point in the game. Smart move to keep it on the ground. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The defense calls the timeout. Their second of the day as they try to get their act together. He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Second and long here, but objective number one, keep that clock moving. It's a draw.
And he just
And he was fortunate
wasn't
not
blocked
to
for some
lose
reason.
yardage on that play, able to
Of course, we
wedge
have
it
an
back to
injury
the
coming
line
out,
of
too.
scrimmage. This third down play might be the last chance for this defense to stay in the game. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be fourth down.
And this fullback is just dependable, and he's versatile. He's not just a guy that can block. He can catch the ball, and like you saw right there, you can hand it off to him, and he can generate you explosive plays.
No good. Lead is still in double digits, but missed a chance to make it bigger.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some...
Turning it on! Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Looking to throw on first down. Moves around to clear up the vision. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. To the air on second down. Got his man. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Wants to go up top. A shot toward the end zone. And he's got it for a touchdown, so hold on a second. They're not dead yet. In fact, they're suddenly feeling much better.
Well, the good news is you scored a touchdown. You've made this a one-possession game. The bad news is you got to get the ball back. So if you're the head coach, you got to start thinking, how are we going to do that? Are we going onside kick, or do we trust our defense to give it back to the O?
The clock is just inside 50 seconds to play. If they don't recover the onside kick, this one is all but over.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
This was hardly an offensive juggernaut, but sometimes you lean on your defense and grind out a win.
This was a defensive struggle, no doubt about it.